Lights out, and we're racing in the sprint here in Spielberg. Massive wheel spin for both Bagnaia and Aldeguer. Bagnaia's come off the worst that by a long, long way. He's been passed already by Fabio Quartararo, who was 16th on the grid. Struggling to keep himself at the moment inside the top 20 is Bagnaia. Bezzecchi's lost the lead as well. Alex, it is that leads. Marc now immediately up from 4th into 2nd, but an absolute disaster for Bagnaia from the front row.
That's Martin off at the chicane. Yeah, Bagnaia's going to come through the first sector way outside the top 10. He's down in 14th place.
Just look at the 63 on the left-hand side of your picture. Aldeguer, look, both of them almost in tandem, just pivoted to their left as they got massive wheel spin. The second they dropped the clutch on those Ducatis. And Bagnaia, as we mentioned, came off by far the worst of it. Aldeguer, he only lost 3 places, down from 6th to 9th. Bagnaia lost about 13 places, initially down to 16th, back up to 14th. Alex Marquez now fastest rider on circuit. This is impressive early speed, this from Alex. He's in the 128s now, 128.912. That was a couple of tenths quicker than Marc directly behind him. He's established a lead of just over 3.5 tenths now. Big statement lap, that lap 3 from Alex. Martin's going to be picking off Bagnaia pretty soon. He's very, very close to, well, the two, of course, 2023 and 2024 big title adversaries. Martin and Mir queuing up here behind Bagnaia. Martin, then we saw this coming. Martin was threatening this, and he's found a way through on Pecco Bagnaia, who is just having a sprint to forget.
There's clearly a problem with this Ducati. Bagnaia was sort of snaking around on the way out. He's now back behind Jack Miller, who's in 16th place. There is something clearly fundamentally wrong with this Ducati, and I'm not sure we'll see if Bagnaia reach the checkered flag of this.
Yeah, he's stuck in the high 130s. He just has no pace or whatsoever.
Yeah, he was shaking the handlebars around on the way out of turn 1. This is him overshooting turn 1. He's just not stopping that bike at all. He was in the long lap penalty loop, which was why his handlebars were shaking left and right, because he's going over the bumps of the long lap penalty loop. Bagnaia having an unmitigated disaster. He is now stone last.
Bagnaia's called it quits. Bagnaia pulls into pit lane. We can just see him with the pit lane speed limiter on out of our commentary box just over above the main grandstand.
Marc Marquez with a super run out of the chicane. He was already up alongside and ahead of Alex Marquez before he braked for turn 3, and the World Championship leader seizes control of the sprint.
Well, that means in the first 3 corners, Marc took a quarter of a second pretty much out of Alex. And now then, Alex, what have you got? Has he got anything in response to what has been another barrage from the 93? He is now looking well set. 4.5 laps to go here in Austria, and this could be the dream dozen in terms of sprint wins so far in 2025 for Marc.
Bezzecchi in 4th, who might still have something to say about Pedro Acosta's 3rd place in the latter stages, and that's some pretty easy to understand MotoGP rider body language as Pecco Bagnaia explains the ride quality of his Ducati today.
Yeah, more a bucking Bronco than a factory Ducati. Pedro Acosta at the moment, can't say he can relax in 3rd place. He's got a pretty nice advantage of 6 tenths back to Bezzecchi. 1 corner left then to negotiate. Marc Marquez is going to be a winner in Spielberg for the very first time. He won the Grand Prix success though here tomorrow, but he wins the sprint here in the Grand Prix of Austria. It's now 12 sprint wins in 13 so far in 2025.
Marc Marquez completes a dozen sprint wins for the season. He cannot stop winning as Marc Marquez goes halfway towards ending his Spielberg jinx.